I feel like a lot of times people will just not want to talk at all or be more secluded with their response because it's like, how will people react to me?
You don't know how to read it. Yo, you have not prescribed with the realest, where we say things your friends won't say and your man gonna lie about. As you already know, it's your boy Dewey Rice on the motherfucking mic. We back in the studio today. You know, today I smell a lot of like summer outside. Like, I don't even know what the degrees is. It's like 89. It might be like 80 something, 90. It rained a little bit, so it's a little humid. 91 tomorrow. Okay, so it's a little hot outside. It's smelling like a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, some filth. That's what's happening this weekend. We'll be outside, you feel me? But today, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let my guests introduce themselves and shit. So who am I sitting with today?
My name is LaToya Spencer.
Okay.
Y'all gonna make sure y'all check me out on Instagram, Second to No One.
Uh-huh.
And also on Instagram, Facebook, LaToya Spencer.
Okay. Anything else you want to add with that, Miss LaToya Spencer?
What's up? So far.
That's it so far. Okay. I ain't gonna give y'all too much. I'm gonna just give y'all a little. That's what she said. All right. So you feel me? My week is Friday again. We back again on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? So my week been pretty cool. I had a good work week. It wasn't too much on the workload. You feel me? Worked out, got in the gym and shit like that. So you tell us how your week been.
So I just got off of bed rest like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I'm happy to be outside.
Okay, that girl's outside moving. For real.
I'm outside.
Okay.
I'm like, I ain't moving too many places, but I'm outside.
Right.
Though.
Okay.
I'm feeling the heat.
How has it been to like be off bed rest and be outside though? Like, what does that look like for you? Like, you feel me? It's been like, it's starting to get warm out and shit. What's that like?
It's giving Taco Tuesday.
Okay, it's giving Taco Tuesday. Okay. Where you going? If you had to pick a place in Columbus, where you going? Taco Tuesday. What's up? Like, you gonna hit your bitches up like, let's go.
I guess I would have to say
or yeah, okay, Avalon. We're gonna call it Avalon. Sorry to the new owners.
It used to be Magoo's though. It used to be $2 Tuesday at Magoo's. Yes, of McNaughton.
You know what? Me and Steph was literally just talking about Magoo.
That chicken fried hard with no flour.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me this though. Have you ever had Prime wings from Prime off of what is that off of?
So because I grew up in this area, I had the Prime rings for years. I feel like I ain't been in the last two.
You ain't been in the last two? Okay.
I ain't in the last two.
Yep. Because, I mean, I just feel like club wings and club, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really had
it ain't nothing like bar food.
Okay, period.
It ain't nothing like bar food. Like, the chicken wings at the bar just be hitting. I don't know what it is, but right now I'm fucking with the PUUUR.
Okay, yes.
They chicken wings is really, really good. Yes. And also Empire. Right next to McDonald's on Hamilton.
That's Stephanie's place. Okay, let me not tell her business too much.
That's my spot.
That girl love Empire.
Bro, listen. Wait, they used to be 20 wings for $5.
For $5?
Bro, they switched it up. They said, oh, niggas is hip. Like, nah, yeah.
They know what's up.
They know what's up. I used to go all the time. I think it was on Mondays or something like that. But so
you got plans for the weekend?
Nothing major. Okay. I want to do something. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to figure out whose daddy is on the grill. You know, like, where is we cooking at? Cousin Pete. I'm like, what's up? I mean,
who on the grill?
I'm at anybody's cookout that's inviting. What's up? How you doing?
How you doing? Well, listen.
I'm Cousin Toya.
Okay, Cousin Toya.
I'm Cousin Toya.
We ain't really related, but we cousins today. Because that's how it be in the summer, though.
Nah, dead ass.
That's really how it be in the summer.
I did that shit one time at Foot Locker.
Not you got caught.
No, okay. Listen, dude. I laughed about it, so it caught me up. But dude was like, I got so much family in the city. He was like, I really thought when I said I really played it along, I'm Lisa's niece, daughter. I'm like, yeah, that's my auntie. Yeah. He like, oh, for real? I'm trying to get the discount.
Yeah, I've never
at any cost.
I've never done that. I've really never done that. But for the weekend, though, I'm going to say, so we're going to be at a club called Moxie on Sunday. So if you want to pull up, it's a day party. So it starts at 2. So pull up. Come
When's
get you
that,
a
Saturday?
drink.
Tomorrow? Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like the best day parties on Sunday. Callahan's too. Have you been at Callahan's on a Sunday?
It's been years, though. It's been a minute.
You need to come back because we be in that bitch lit, okay?
I ain't even this Sunday at Moxie?
This Sunday at Moxie at 2, right? Moxie is downtown by like Town Hall. It's attached to a hotel, right?
Okay.
But immediately after, you're going to Callahan's, okay?
Okay.
Because we're going to be in there kicking it, okay? Get you a shot of drink, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get it popping, you feel me?
Period.
But since we talking about summertime, we're going to get into the motherfucking game, okay? So we're gonna step into the motherfucking waiting room. So in the waiting room, LaToya,
right.
I don't know how familiar you are with the show, but on the waiting room, it's a little, you know what I'm saying? We just kick back, have fun, right? Mm-hmm. But make sure your answers is precise because your answers is telling the people who they listening to, okay? So it's getting hot outside, you feel me? I feel like Summer calling my name. Is Summer calling your name?
It's calling my name.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the summer starter kit, okay? So we're gonna go through a couple little things like vacation, accessories, fits, and stuff like that. And you tell us which one you're gonna pick and why. All right. So we're gonna start with vacation first. I think this is kind of neat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool. So Las Vegas with a group of your littest bitches or Myrtle Beach with your boo. Oh, she had to take a drink. Okay. I'll say this: Las Vegas with a group of your littest friends and your littest bitches, right? Vegas. Or Myrtle Beach with your boo. Oh, can't tell us why. Tap in.
So why? Okay, you gotta be your mic. So if we going out of the country with boo, I want to go to some pretty water.
Okay.
Myrtle Beach is dirty.
It's not giving. Okay, I like
Vegas
that.
with my bitches.
Is it?
We lit. We lit. Oh, we about to have a hangover moment.
Period. Okay. So I went to Las Vegas for a kick it. I forgot whose birthday. Actually, it was for my birthday one time, and another time we went in the summer with all my friends and my dad as well. So
I love Vegas.
It was cool. It was a vibe. I would definitely go back. So you definitely Vegas? Okay, cool. Songs. All right, let's go. A playlist full of Future or a playlist full of Lil Baby?
I'm gonna have to say Future.
I'm gonna have to say Future too.
I'm from Molly World.
I'm
from that era, so I feel like I like Lil Baby, but he knew. So if I had to go with somebody, I gotta stick with what I know.
Was it Pluto? Was the mixtape Pluto?
Yeah, okay, Pluto.
Yeah. I'm from there, so I'm definitely. I'm with Lil Baby. He been putting out some nice little shit.
He said he been hot for the last 8 summers.
Okay,
so okay,
he been doing his thing.
I ain't been hit. I don't think I've been hit 8 summers.
Okay,
that's a long time. It's a stretch.
New album though. Future's new album. Have you heard that?
Yes,
it's hitting.
Yes,
okay. He got me in my feelings.
Yes, Love You Better and Wait for Me. That's my shit.
Love You Better.
That's my shit.
Grandma. Oh, he started talking about grandma and that bitch. Woo. What? Stop playing with it. Okay. So Future. All right. Bet. Yeah. Next one. Fine dining. All right. So this is you go to fine dining. It's very expensive. So you got to tell us what you're gonna pick. All right. Steak or lobster tail. Steak or lobster tail. Now you know with fine dining that motherfucker be like $68, but this motherfucking big. So I'm just trying to see what your taste is like.
I can't get my lobster tail with my
You can't. No, we ain't doing it.
I can't get both. I want
fine
both.
Dining. No, we have fine dining, which means you got to be a little. See, when I go on dates on fine dining, I'm a little frugal with myself.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking like at Jeff Ruby's for my steak and lobster, $150 by myself. Just
and that's
for
cool
me.
with you?
It was a birthday.
Exactly.
Not every day. Not every day. But I just feel like if I want to surf and turf. So if I get my steak, I'll at least want shrimp. I want both.
You want both.
I want both.
Period. Okay.
So I'm like, either we not going to fine dining or
we got to sit this one out. I can't get everything
we got to sit this one out because I want both. Yeah. I want that African lobster tail.
Man, listen, lobster tail be hitting, okay? And I just got hit like 2 years ago, so I'm gonna definitely say I'm gonna leave the steak alone. Lobster tail, because I don't want to be
nothing about lobster. I used to be like, I don't like it. It's
really
better. I had the right lobster.
I always used to like crab legs. Yeah, but I never had lobster though. Yeah. So to your point, that is, but
it's given our parents felt like it was too expensive for us. That's what it's giving.
It was too expensive for them, and that's okay. Right. And that's okay.
That's what it's giving. No, I'm thinking like, the kids gonna waste them lobster tails.
No, they didn't want to pay for that because they didn't have it, and that's okay.
It's okay.
You feel me? So
it's
the
okay.
Next one, you feel me? Accessories. So I know you be like putting that shit on, right? Don't think I don't see your stories and your videos and shit like that, okay? The Louis V. So you got the purse, the glasses, you know what I'm saying? Little tote bag for the beach, whatever. Or Gucci. Purse, glasses, tote bag for the beach. Gucci or Louis, which one you going with? Who you going with?
I can say Louis is the Old Faithful.
Really?
Old Faithful.
Why the Louis?
Because that's what my mama had.
Period.
That's what my mama had.
Family.
I don't know. That's what my mama had. So I guess I'll put the Louis.
Okay.
I think I'll go with the Louis.
So
they both on the same level to me.
You know what's so funny though? I don't really know because I feel like if you like we talking about like visiting places, like if you in Atlanta, I feel like Gucci like heavy. Like yeah, they got Louis, but like my friend sent us some Gucci slides in a group message like a couple days ago. Like which one should I buy? These motherfuckers like $600. None of them, nigga. None. You shouldn't buy any of them. You feel me?
Right.
But when I think about it, When we was looking at the game and shit, I was thinking Gucci. I'm gonna go with Gucci. Like that Gucci slides is hard. But then today at my little meeting, I had a meeting at work. Some white nigga came into place with some fucking all black Louis sandals. I want them. Fuck these Yeezys. Like I want the Louis sandals. Them bitches was nice. Nice. So I'm gonna go with you because I seen his on today. I'm gonna go with Louis V. All right. So that drink, okay, now because Miss LaToya pours, okay, because sister came into the studio and said, "Give me straight." All right. So a cup full of tequila or a cup full of cognac. This ain't even no question for me. Go ahead.
I say tequila.
Tequila, period. So, okay, tell me this. When it comes to, I'm going to take the tequila too. Mm-hmm. Are you a different person with dark liquor? Like, are you a different person from like tequila to dark liquor or like light and dark? No?
No.
You the same type of drunk?
I would drink them both together.
Not you. Right. Oh, bro. Oh, no, ma'am.
I is a gremlin.
You will chase. You will.
No, so that's a panda. I done had my times. I done had my nights
of mixing.
Yeah,
I can't do it. You know what? I honestly don't think that. I can't think of the last time I had dark liquor.
I've started with dark before and finished with light. So I'm like, I'll say this. I won't drink them literally at the same time.
Absolutely.
But I've started with one and finished with the other. So
you'll do both.
I do both.
But if you have to pick one, which one? Tequila.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with tequila too. I used to be a heavy Crown Apple nigga.
I like Crown Apple. I haven't
had Crown Apple. So we used to. That's how we made our drinks when we first started the podcast. It was Crown Apple and Coke. Yeah, or Sprite. Yep. But it ain't happened in a long time. I'm on that tequila. You know, you sipping on the tequila Sunrise by Miss Mixie. We're gonna plug her. Miss Mixie, Heavenly, something on IG.
Listen. Okay. Have you had that 1942?
I have not.
It's $25 a shot.
Okay.
I mean, if you can make it past 2, that's all you need. That's all you need. Like, nah, for real. Like, it's definitely something that's strong. It's tequila.
Have you had the other one, Azul? Have you had Azul? Do you like that?
I do, but I like the Don Julio better. The brown bottle. I like that better.
Okay,
I feel like it's just fancy labeling. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, it gets you there, but
nah, it ain't all that. Okay. So let's see. Last one before we get into the office. So, boom. We talked about putting that shit on fits. All right. Biker shorts with a cute little graphic tee and some sneakers, or a sundress with some sandals. Summer starter kit. What you putting on? Oh,
I'm gonna say it's crazy because I'm gonna say biker shorts, but I hate tennis shoes. So with the sandals though, like I hate tennis shoes. Yeah, I would rather sandals and heels any day.
Swear to,
I hate tennis shoes.
I ain't never heard that.
I hate socks.
Really?
If I can't wiggle my toes, it's a problem. Like I hate feeling constricted. Yeah. I hate that.
Really?
I will have a blanket on, but my feet out the covers. Like I'm weird. Yes, I hate that.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay. So,
but I mean, sundress is still cool though.
The sundress is cool, but
I can't hop on the back of this bike. You feel me? With my sundress, I gotta be a lady. I need them biker shorts.
You need the biker shorts.
I need biker shorts.
I'm gonna say so. I'm substitute the little biker shorts for the little hoochie dad. What's it called? Hoochie dad shorts. I'm gonna definitely throw my hoochie dads on. My little nice little white tee or graphic tee and some sneakers. So okay, we moving around. So look. So now we're gonna move into the office. So you know with like COVID and shit, I feel like now tell me if you agree. I feel like this is like our first summer like actually outside. Like last year was kind of like we were getting used to it again. Yeah. But it's our first summer outside. So do you have any like we're gonna call it like first day out. We first day out in this motherfucker.
Wait though, do you remember COVID summer? 2020 was lit, bro. I went to more house parties and more gatherings in a little bit.
You know what's so funny?
I'm telling you, he wasn't supposed to be. He wasn't supposed to be out there. I'm telling you, 2020 COVID was lit.
It was
Tiger King in the beginning of the whole I'm telling you, bro, it was lit.
I'm gonna give you that.
It was
lit. So I was like half and half. Like I was at house parties, but I was also laid up. Like COVID, I couldn't really do nothing much. You know what I'm saying? So I was like halfway laid up, but I was like at house parties, like little. I
felt like it gave us some more of a like I normally you talk on the phone text.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit else to do. Let me pull up. Let me come see
you.
I swear it kind of changed.
So how did you adjust to it then?
During
COVID.
So during COVID, I feel like we were more like hands on in there, visiting.
Yep.
I had more, I feel like, gatherings in a little bit.
Mhm.
So adjusting to the next year where it's like, no, like you can't really do much. You gotta wear a mask.
Hell yeah.
That was hard.
That shit was
I feel like it was
trash as fuck.
isolation, depression.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. But
Yeah.
I guess we made it.
We definitely made it through because we outside this summer, okay?
Yeah.
But I feel like, for me, I guess I was like really head down. First of all, the thing for me, now this is going to sound so fucking fucked up and very vain. I couldn't get a haircut for like, what was like 2 months, 3 months? What? I looked a fucking mess. Like I was pissed. I looked so
bad. How to
bad.
cut hair.
Bro, what? I looked so fucking bad and I was so mad. So COVID did not treat me well in that regard, you know what I'm saying? But definitely kept family safe and all that type of shit. But you know what I'm saying? So this is our first summer out. So what is you gonna do? What's your plans this summer?
Listen, this summer,
You got any big ones?
I don't got no big plans. I feel like really this summer for me, for the most part, is really healing. I ain't outside until like mid-July. That's when I can go to the beach. That's when I can go to the swimming pool. So I'm like, okay, by July I'll be back outside, like really out there.
So July is like your first day out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your first.
That's gonna be my first.
Okay, period. Okay.
I want to be able to go to the beach or be able to go swimming. Like I feel like that's gonna be my first outside moment. So for that. Right now, it's just like, all right, getting to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me,
I'm ready for the day parties.
Okay, period. Cause we getting out there. So I'm excited about the summer. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. But summer, I feel like I'm ready. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like I want to save. And I'm not gonna be able to save during the summer.
Outside is expensive.
Outside is very gas is expensive. Everything is so motherfucking expensive. I'm just like, bro,
gas is $4.25.
Listen. $4.25. I'll drive a truck
like this.
So it's giving $100.
It can't.
It's going to $6 for
they
who?
They finna see us on the bus.
For who?
They finna see us on the bus.
Coda me.
Or a bicycle or something. This ain't gonna work.
On foot. On fucking foot. For
we about
real.
to be 12 out here again.
Okay.
How long is it gonna take me to get the Bryce Road? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited for the summer, but I'm not excited for the money that I'm about to fucking spend. You feel me? So yeah, not at all. Not at all. So tell me about this though. So I feel like your social media a little conflicting. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little conflicted, Miss Mamas, okay? Because one day I'm like, okay, City Girls is up 1,000.
Listen.
Then the next day I'm like,
City Girls is down. They down like 500, 1,000 right now. They down. Tell
me about it. So because it's summer. So like, is you outside, or is you just like outside and babe call you and then you back inside? What is it giving?
So
okay, we listen to
on social media. I'm a city girl.
You're a city girl on social media, okay?
At home, I'm a crybaby.
Tell me about it. I feel like a lot of women are like that though. So go ahead and speak.
I'm cooking meals and I'm washing clothes. It's that simple. Like.
So you're not as tough because I feel like your social media is very funny.
Social media. Listen, I am on social media for shits and giggles.
Bro, and your shit it gives me straight giggles.
We laughing. We supposed to have a good time. This is not my real life. Like no, like we just laughing.
No facts.
Social media.
So basically, like saying don't take me serious when I start.
Don't take me serious.
You be sharing shit that shit be so fucking funny and like I be into that.
Don't take me serious.
Okay. So City Girls is down. Okay. And that's just what
we'll be back up again. We'll be back up again. We down right now.
I'm so fucking weak. Steph, you up or down? What is you, sister? What are you?
I'm 40.
You 40?
Period.
Girl's outside.
I'm gonna be out here.
Bro. All right. So listen, you know how we talk about seasons, right? We talk about changes and shit. So for me, has it been a shift for you? Like when we come into season. So now we getting up out of, you know what I'm saying, the depressing ass winter. You know what I'm saying? Depressing ass. We getting off of that. Now we in the summer. What's your transition been like?
I feel like it went from winter to summer. We ain't had no real
We didn't have a spring. I really feel like we didn't.
Spring gotta be a nigga. Cause he don't know what he wanna do. I mean, the weather say 80, but the motherfucker could be 50. Like but again, though, that's the Midwest for you. That's Ohio.
Okay, it is.
So you might need a jacket. You might
just
need
never
some
know
shorts.
based
you really
on the
never
day.
know.
You never know based on the day. You really
never know.
Oh, that's so fucking crazy because that's the truth. Like real shit.
Nah, for real.
And you said you want to move. What are some places you want to move to?
I would say Atlanta, Houston, or Vegas.
Atlanta, Houston, or Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. I done been to actually all three. For real. What's the latest though? Why
Houston?
Houston for
I
sure.
mean, having to think about it, cause in Houston, I ain't really get this, sow my oats. I was out there doing trying to live right.
What's living right?
I was trying to be faithful. Mm-hmm. So
you didn't.
I didn't really get to explore the city, but when I say that city,
it's going down.
I don't want to go to Houston in a relationship.
You said you wouldn't go in a relationship? I mean, it was what? Why? It was lit. I feel like brunches and shit like that. But what about it? Would you not want to go out there with a relationship on?
It was so many beards and dreads.
What's your type, LaToya? Beards and dreads. She gotta be very strategic with her answer.
I typically like lighter, lighter, fair skin.
Okay.
Brown skin though. I don't know why I can't. The dark skin. I can't.
You can't get away from it.
No, I can't get with it.
Okay, get with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Chocolate not my favorite.
Chocolate not your favorite. Okay.
I don't eat chocolate.
Period. I love vanilla. I love vanilla too.
But I do like my melanated brothers. Don't trip.
Period.
Wait.
Right. No, dead ass.
So I would say, really, I want somebody that got ambition. Somebody got ambition, got drive.
Yes.
I want to be the extra push. I don't want to be the driving force. I don't want to be mom.
Fair.
I don't want to be.
You don't want to be that.
Yeah, nah. You should know basic economic skills.
Absolutely.
Wash your clothes, feed yourself. That's something that you're supposed to know. Yeah. Period.
Okay.
I'm supposed to add to that. The
Period.
little sprinkles.
Come on, sprinkles. Come on, I'm gonna add to it.
I can't do everything on my own. You want me to work a 9 to 5,
right?
You want me to cook, clean,
yes,
and I gotta come home and perform my sexual duties? No,
yes,
I ain't gonna work all of that.
And you trying to fuck on me?
Something gonna slip. Something gonna slip. It's gonna be
fair.
Oh, I'm slipping in one area. I gotta handle. I got too many hats.
Period. So when we talk about hats, what's the hardest hat you've had to wear? Ooh. Okay, maybe I'm asking too. Maybe my questions is getting too detailed. Maybe my questions.
I would say being in a relationship where you make more than your spouse.
Really?
Being a female that I feel like being a breadwinner or being a person that has that upper, a lot of times with guys, it's hard. It's hard for them to I feel like swallow their pride.
Okay, I can get with that.
It's a lot harder to where all right, I'm gonna give you an example.
Yes, we love stories.
I'm getting my nails done, and my friend is more of a she's a hands-on build, paint. That's her specialty.
Okay.
And her boyfriend at the time was trying to put the TV on the wall. Mm-hmm. And when I say this nigga is really destroying the wall, she the whole time she I gotta let him be a man. She I'm gonna go back and fix it, but I gotta let him be a man. And I didn't understand at that time. Sometimes you gotta you feel me? You gotta, no matter how many times, you gotta at least let him try. Even if he fuck up, you gotta at least let him try to feel babe, I did this for you. Yeah. Okay.
No.
I'm more so of, no, this is not your specialty. Fall back. Let me do this. So I feel kind of figure that out. All right, sometimes you gotta let a, man be a man. And that is true and vice versa.
Absolutely.
It's hard,
I definitely went through that. No, it's definitely hard. I'm going to say that because I need y'all to shut the fuck up, right? So I done been a man where I'm putting shit together. I done been that guy. I didn't put some shit up. Now, I put a lot of shit up, right? I do the TVs. I do y'all, all your things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But sometimes there's a little extra hoes. All I need you to do is shut the fuck up. You look down there, it's a couple hoes down there, but you can't see them right now. Literally, if you look right now, there's a couple hoes that you can't see. That shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I just need y'all to shut the fuck up. And that's on period. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So I do get you on
trying.
that.
I feel if you at least attempt, all you want to know is you at least are attempting. Call
Attempting
your dad or your uncle. Like, try to fix it.
Okay.
I know you're not a plumber or an electrician.
Exactly.
But try to figure it out. Don't make me call the men in my family.
Because you said before we got on here, you was like, you got the call AAA.
They're going to be looking at you like, so what's this?
Like, what's tea?
Why are you on your couch, sis?
No, but like, what's really tea? Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. We talked a little bit about that. So you did say that the City Girls is down, right? So baby girl she's down for a couple months. You down?
Yeah.
Okay, we love that. How's that been for you?
That's been cool. It's I feel like it's not too hard to adjust to.
Okay.
But I did think that it was gonna be a FNF summer.
You did? FREE.
I did.
You felt like you was coming with that?
I did.
Okay. And what happened? How my nigga get you back? We love that. We love those stories. Cause I love a spin the block. Ooh.
My nigga hit me with, you can't help who you love.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
That's corny.
Can't help
And like
who you
a fool,
love.
I fell for
You
it.
did? That's okay.
Yeah, I fell for it.
You fell for it?
I did.
Can't help who you love.
I can't help who you
I like that. I like that. Steph, you ever been? What's your greatest line?
Oh, you ain't asked me mine. You ain't asked me my greatest line.
What's your greatest line?
My greatest line is toxic.
What is it?
Can I see you one more time? Just one last time.
This is the last time. I just want to see you.
Just one last time.
I just want to see you.
And I'm over with you.
I just want to see you, and that's it.
It ain't gonna be the one.
It ain't gonna be one at a time. I feel like that's what the closure talks be though. Like I just need closure. Cause come get your clothes. Like you know I'm coming back for more. You know I'm coming back for more.
In my attempt, I'm trying to make you want to come back for more. I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm really gone. No, I'm giving you the best I ever had to give.
And will. Okay. Yeah, and did.
did.
Hold on. Because clearly it did.
They gonna make you somewhere like, well, hold up, who's she about to do this to?
Right. No,
wait
facts.
a minute. Like, yeah.
And then
like,
you come back.
You said bye, baby.
Exactly.
It was nice, you know?
So I think for one thing, when we talked about COVID, we talked about summer and shit, like we talked about relationships. One thing you got to bring up is the mental. You know what I'm saying? The mental, right? So how you been mentally though? This whole process, how you been mentally? Tell us about it.
Mentally, up until like a week and a half ago, I've been I'm on my bullshit.
Right.
I'm feeling like Young Miami.
Period.
Like, I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm here. And here we go. I'm singing another sad love song. So, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like because it's a season change, I think I'm like I'm adjusting. Like I'm adjusting to like the day-to-day shit. I'm adjusting to, like I said, I just got a new job and shit.
Okay.
So I'm adjusting to this money. I'm trying to figure out my budgeting, how that shit is going. Cause of course, like I just said, I want to be outside. You know, you start making more, you want to take trips, you want to do more shit. But I know I got to start budgeting a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then honestly, when they talk about the mental, I feel like I have been working on that a lot, but you know, no day is ever the same. Like mentally, just in life in general.
Yeah.
Like just in general, like just trying to figure out everything. Niggas trying to move out. Niggas trying to get their shit all the way together.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro. Like it really is hard. So tell me about how has it been since high school? You feel me? Because that's where we met. So for all my listeners, you know what I'm saying? Me and LaToya met what? Junior year. Yeah. We was just talking about our table. We was just talking about
the table. It was giving very much Mean Girls. Either you at the popular table or you at the lame table. It was
you not, because let her know our table was giving that. It was giving just that. Like, you feel me? So,
and know that it was too many kids to sit at the popular table. So you had to be in a line first. You had to be at that table first. Like, or you was getting pushed off to the side.
We was leaving class like, hold on.
You was on the remainder. You was on the overflow.
And it's not happening. So
that table not jumping like that at a table. It's just not.
Our table was jumping though, so we gotta say that. It was giving.
It was definitely giving.
It was giving. You real shit. How life is.
It was giving. It was definitely
giving like hip hop.
It was giving. If you ain't wear pink, you can't sit here. Like no, like you cannot sit here on Wednesday if you ain't wear pink. Period. No, like dead ass.
It was a
dead
lit
ass.
ass
You
time.
had
It
to
was
be
a
a
lit
part
ass
of
time.
amongst. You had to know somebody.
You definitely had to know somebody to get in
To
there.
get
You
in.
feel
It was
me?
like it was like free before 11. I'm telling you, dead ass.
I'm so dead. So I didn't graduate from there. I graduated from Briggs. Did you graduate from Lincoln Heights?
No,
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, I did. No,
Now
I
look
left.
at that.
I know, I left. I definitely left.
I did too.
You did.
So, okay. Lincoln Heights was like a very, I'll say it was a trying time for me because I was going through just my transition of trying to figure out who I wanted to be as a person.
Absolutely.
And the school that I went to prior to that, I felt like they had knew me prior to my transition.
Absolutely.
So me going to Lincoln Heights was like a brand new start. Don't nobody know me. Don't nobody know what's going on.
Right.
So honestly, when I first started at Lincoln Heights, I'm like, it felt like campus. Like it didn't give me like school. I was like, okay, like I'm at school, but I feel like the relations were different.
Okay.
Like I found myself being friends more so with like the girls from the trailer park. Then I felt like the black girls. Yes.
Really?
The black girls was too. It was
They
like
was
it was
doing
too
too
much.
much.
It was too much. Like not saying like they weren't, supposed to, but I mean, if you could wreck your Ferrari today and have another one tomorrow, I'm saying like I want your daddy. Like I'm sorry, I'm not there yet. Like they was giving
very much bougie.
They was giving very much clueless. Yes. I swear to God. I was
my gosh.
going to the guys. I'm like, I gotta have a different persona. I want that school. I said, nigga.
Like, please, it's not giving that.
They ain't giving that.
Okay, so you said like more so like you said
Intermediate though, but it was though because the college level I feel like was a different environment like compared to what I was used to.
Okay.
Compared to like, oh, you gotta be a certain way and you have to be hard and you know I was used to Columbus Public.
Okay.
But
period.
I was used to.
I went to Bucharest.
Very much so of Eastmore. Okay. Like we doing good, but anybody know if you was at Columbus City School.
It was definitely giving that.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm very, very like so very much curious about the transition, and I'm not saying this in a way of like disrespect. So I want to make sure I'm not disrespecting in any way.
No. That's why I'm like it's a safe environment.
No, definitely. Like I mean, just to be sitting across from you is big. You know what I'm saying? For what you've done and how like the process has been. Because like you said, I knew you in high school. I didn't know. Like that wasn't my business. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to speak to this process that you went on, or like the journey that you went on, because I feel like it's very special. No bullshit.
Just like literally from I'll say I transitioned at 14.
Okay.
And going into the 10th grade was like literally I had left from Christmas break. Like, all right, this is my New Year's resolution.
Swear.
I swear to God.
Swear
I'm like,
for real.
when school started in August,
that's big.
I was still the opposite. I'm like, I should have started in August, but I wasn't ready yet. I was still like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm telling you, it was a year of like 2009 going into 2010. My New Year's resolution was to stop caring what people think about me. I'm like, if you my friend, you're going to be there regardless. And I had so many people that I felt like that wasn't there. And surprisingly, people that was there, I'm like, damn, I would have never expected. And I'm like, it's some of my closest friends.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, why don't you just want to, be flamboyant, wear tight clothes? I'm like, no, I want to be a woman. My own family, they like mental health. They're like, something's wrong with you psychologically. Like, what's going on? Like, bitch, you off. Like, you want to be what?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was just really them being old school. Them being from a different time period. To them, they don't know nothing better. Like, my grandpa told me one day, like, yeah, we have a cousin that's like that. But he's like, honestly, he was like, I used to pick on people that was like that. He's like, I used to, make fun of and talk about people like that. Yeah. So in a way, it's irony. Like, oh, damn, like, I have to deal with this firsthand. And my grandpa being a teacher. My grandpa was a teacher for 32 years.
Gotcha. My grandma was 34.
Grandpa and grandma both was teachers.
Yeah.
So my grandma's a teacher to this day. So I feel like for them to have a gay student is different from it being in their household, having an actual grandchild that's like this.
Right.
So for them, it was completely like shell shock. Like,
they
what?
Can't do it, yeah.
What? Grandpa in the Elks, he a Freemason. Grandma is
Damn,
really,
yeah.
really high into church.
Yeah, yep.
So for them, they like,
you know, all the elders love a church. They love a pulpit.
woo, they like Sodom and Gomorrah, and you ain't going. I'm like, listen, look, whoa there. Like, I just want to be myself. Like,
Absolutely.
because I want to live my life doesn't mean that I'm going to be condemned to a hell. I'm like, if God is all knowing, as you say,
Right.
He knew what I was going to do before
this.
I chose this
Yeah,
life.
that's
Long
deep.
before 14.
Yeah.
So how can you condemn me or be like, I'm this person? Like, no sin is greater than another. So
At
tattoos, like, they all the same.
Yeah.
How can we look at another person and be like, oh, that's wrong? Like, at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
you can't judge nobody.
You cannot, because it's not their life for real.
Yeah.
At 14 though, LaToya, I got to shout out to you. 14. So from 14, you knew, and you was like, I'm doing this, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
So I will say that I feel like sexually I was active. I feel like at an earlier age. So
Okay.
that's why I feel like at 14 I was able to know, like, no, this ain't what I want.
Right.
I felt like me doing like dating women was just like, no,
It
like,
was not it.
bruh.
You got some cushy? The cushy one hit. I'm sorry.
I literally was dating females,
Okay.
and still being called she.
Swear.
But I didn't have facial hair until like my senior year. Like, I
Okay.
never got facial hair, none of that. So
Yeah.
I'm taking mascara and I'm smudging it on my lip, like, just to have a shadow. So
Really?
they like, oh, you know, she, and then like, I'm trying to like, oh no, you know, he, and they like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, why y'all keep confusing me? Like, all right, y'all want a bitch? All right, I'm gonna give you a bad.
I'm gonna
bitch.
give
Fuck
you a
it.
bad bitch.
Fuck it,
period.
like-
okay, so you said
And I
she.
suppressed that.
I think I get confused about pronouns. So
Okay.
like, or like, can you give me a little bit more on that? Like the she, they, he.
So
the
technically,
pronouns.
so technically, it's about whatever I feel like you want to be perceived as.
Okay.
So there's people that are like, I'm non-binary, and
Okay.
they are they are, or just like, you know, simple like that.
Yeah.
So that in its own, I feel like non-binary people, you know, we fall under different umbrellas. So everybody has their own, you know, preference.
Okay.
For me, I'm like, I just want to be a female. I'm like,
She.
I never wanted to be male to female, or
Yes.
be like, I'm trans. Like, I just want to be a regular, you
Woman,
know, just
like,
woman, like,
period.
period.
So do you get offended by that if somebody is like, oh, you
No,
transition? Like,
I'm
oh,
not
you're...
offended by it, but depending on how you go about it. You
So
know
tell
what I'm
me about
saying?
that. So now, that I think people need to hear that for real,
Yeah.
because sometimes. So did you see all the shit with Kaylani? Like how Kaylani got upset with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
interview about they and all that, like the scissor
Yeah.
and scissor shit. I feel like some people are very just like, we just don't know. Like people just
And
don't
that's
know
another
because we don't do
thing.
the research.
I honestly feel like being ignorant of certain things can play a big factor. I had a friend one time that had a boyfriend, and he was very homophobic. He's
Okay.
like, I'm not used to this. I don't know nothing about it. And I had to really put myself in his shoes and think about it. Like, okay, it's just like having a relative that's on drugs.
Absolutely.
If you've had a cousin that's on drugs, you don't look at it as any difference. That's still your uncle such and such. That's still your
Absolutely.
cousin such and such.
Absolutely.
No matter what they're going through,
Yeah.
they're still a person.
Right.
So he pretty much had told me, like, look, I had an incident with my father. My dad never raised me. My dad was messing with somebody that was gay.
Okay.
And he ended up going to jail for murder. And he
Okay.
never was able to raise me. He was in jail for 20 years. And he told me, like, I suppressed a lot of that as a childhood. And I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
Yes, it comes from a lot.
It comes
yeah.
from a place that you were really, you know, just like if you were, no matter if it's male or female, a lot of men, I feel like, don't talk about it, but are being molested by females.
Absolutely.
And because, oh, you was messing with somebody older, or you was a cougar, or you got some, you know, your stripes early on,
Yeah.
it was looked at as you was being a man.
You
but
was that
really,
nigga. You was fucked up.
That's molestation. That's still
Absolutely.
something like,
Yeah.
yo, you know, you weren't prepared for that. You was still a
Exactly.
kid.
Yeah.
So I feel like it goes hand in hand for real. And really, it's just how you approach the situation.
Yeah.
If you come to us, like, to me personally, like on some genuine, I just want to know, I'm an open book. I'm going to tell you just like that, like how it is. I'm not going, you know, and I know that it's genuine. Like,
No,
it's not
literally.
on some, oh, I want to pick your brain to be able to go back and to tell my
and
other
show you.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that plays a part in it too.
That
I feel
does,
like a lot
okay.
of times people will just not want to talk at all, or be
Yes.
more secluded with their response, because it's like, how will people react to me?
You don't know how to read it. Okay.
I feel like for so long I went into wanting to perfect my transition to where nobody would know.
Okay.
And to where that became a gift and a curse. Because it's like, okay, no one knows. So now I still got to explain that to the person. Well, look, okay, this is who I am. You know, do you accept that for who I am? Because now in your mind, you see a female. You're not thinking nothing different. You like, oh, damn, I want to have a family and have children. So it's
fair. So it goes hand in hand. How is that conversation though? Because so honestly, like, to be all the way frank, crazy. Listen, Miss Mamas, you got it, okay? Like, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, you got, like, I don't, like, if I wouldn't have known you from high school, I wouldn't know. Like, I have definitely seen a whole transition, right? So
and
how
most
is that
men
conversation?
would say that.
Literally.
Typically, it's on like I say like day 2 or day 3.
Is it hard for you to have?
Yes,
because what if you see a catch? You like, damn, this nigga 10 out of 10. If I gotta tell this nigga some shit, how is that?
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's real hard because it's like, me personally, I feel like if I'm gonna be with a person and I want it to go any further than just us just on some, all right, we talking or whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like I gotta let you know that, because how in my heart of hearts can I know that you really with me for me if you don't know that? Even though you with me for who I am, you might not be okay with who I was before. So that's where it's one of them, like, I draw the lines where I can meet a person and it be just that, like, oh, okay, I met you and bye. I've had guys before hit me up and be like, damn, why you didn't tell me? I would have been okay with it. I wasn't okay with the rejection. So I wanted to keep it at where it was. I liked it, the friendship level that you gave me. I liked it just being your sister or just being, in your mind, a female. So when if I told you that, that would change your opinion on me. Yeah, you're going to look at it like, damn, I'm not supposed to. I can't like
Where do you think that comes from? Because I feel like that's with anything. Like, so for example, earlier this week, I had seen a clip. One of my friends had sent me a clip of the Joe Budden. I don't know if you've seen Joe Budden, but he was like in a room of niggas. Yeah. They were talking, and the nigga had basically said,
goes back to, I feel like, before we were 5. It goes back to, this is for boys and that's for girls. It's simple as G.I. Joe or pink and blue.
Yes.
Pink is for girls. Purple is for girls. Blue and red is for males.
Yes.
So it's one of them things where it's like, I feel like being who you are is taught. When I was in kindergarten, I had kids coming to me like, you're gay, you're gay. I went home like, I asked my teacher, like, what's gay? And the teacher told me gay means happy. I went home and was like, I'm gay. They're like, no, what the fuck do you mean? They're like, you're gay. What do you mean? I'm like, I'm happy. I'm good at 5. I swear to God. I could not make this up. They're like, I mean, at preschool, at toddler age, you're like, something about you is too feminine. You're too flamboyant. You're too, and I'm like,
I actually hate that.
I can't control
that. No, I hate that shit. Though,
I can't control the switch or how I move or my mannerisms. I was raised by a woman.
So let's tap into that. I hate that so much because for me, I've dealt with that too, right? So I've dealt with a lot of females
feel like if you're more in touch with your feminine side, you're gay or that you're less masculine. I don't feel like that has nothing to do with nothing.
You feel me? I'm just a clean nigga. I just like to take showers every day, 2 or 3 times a day.
I mean,
I like to look nice.
The every other day, ladies, you need to watch out for. I mean, but that's your typical. Oh, this is my man. No,
my man.
No, sis, no.
Okay, just period. Like, so I feel like I've definitely, what you were just saying, being raised by women. Like, primarily, if you're around women, you pick up on their traits just naturally. And then you get to
the
school.
The women in my family, I feel like, were the stronger ones. Like, not saying the men weren't. The men went out to work.
I
feel like the women were more so of the provider or even just
that's who you was with most times.
I'm thinking to myself, like, know that when my grandma and my grandpa would get into they little dispackles or they little, situations, I would be somewhere like, Grandma, if you ever leave him, take me with you.
No, dead ass.
I know who wakes me up for the school bus. I know who cleans, who cooks. I love Pawpaw, but Grandma the one that's
more security there. And so I think that that's so fucked up that like we spin that now to like, well, you were raised by women, so you have a little bit of feminine traits, you have a little bit of emotion, you're tapped in with yourself, and it just goes straight to being gay.
I would want any man that I'm gonna deal with as in my future. I would want to hope that he got a little bit of female traits, because you need to know what we go through. You need to know when I don't want you to talk to me, when I'm going through what I'm going through, and it's like, I feel like honestly, being a boy's mom or having a mom raising a single child, like you really understand that differently than somebody normal or saying having an older sister. It's just different.
Sure. Do you want kids?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
What you want? Like boys, girls? What you want?
I I want a boy and a girl.
You want a boy and a girl. Okay.
I'm like, if I could get like a set of twins, I'd be
yes.
It's done. Like
you good.
I want a boy and a girl.
Good.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd be good.
So how would that process be? Surrogate or like?
So I froze my sperm before surgery. So I would say surrogate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surrogate. Okay.
A surrogate or somebody to donate an egg type.
Donate an egg. Okay. So tell me this, because this is like really wraps my mind around it, right? So the surgery, like, so that I've never heard that from like us, like black people. You don't hear that shit. Like, I mean, for real, like you might be the first person I ever known that I could like.
When I was looking on YouTube to find people in the last 3 or 4 years trying to find, it was hard. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. They get their surgery and they live their regular life and go on about their life. Like, all right, now I'm a female. So it's harder, I feel like, for a lot of people to talk about when you want to live a normal lifestyle. Because it's one of them things where it's like, well, if this goes anywhere and it becomes successful, everybody will label me as this and know me for this.
Okay.
So that's one of them things where I feel like a lot of times people will have those like discrepancies or whatever.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, I feel like the life that you live, you only get once. You only get once. Like,
and I feel like the story is special too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it is.
I definitely understand like not wanting people to be in your business deep down, like not wanting to be talked about, all that shit. You know, the blogs, if you get famous, the blogs is crazy, right? They be all up in your business. But I ain't gonna bring it back in. Okay. I think that it's special that you can be able to tell that story and help others that might want that as well. Like, was you scared? Because I would have been, LaToya, my scary ass would have been scared as fuck. Tell me about how you were on the way there.
So it was so crazy because I felt like I was most scared of being at home.
Really?
It wasn't scared at school. Like at school, I'm like, I could be myself. Nobody knows me or knows this person that I'm trying to, this persona.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. It was like the summer of 2009.
Okay.
It was my birthday. It was my first year getting my nails done.
Yep.
I'm running around the house. I got gloves on.
Oh, so they don't see your nails. Okay.
My girlfriend like, why the fuck do you got on mittens and it's the middle of July? What the fuck is wrong with you? He like, pull these motherfucking mittens off. I pull the mittens off. He see the nails and know that he like, his head was just like, I didn't know what to do. I just ran. I left. I banged out. I didn't know what to do.
Acrylics on?
I had to get up out of there. Yeah, okay. Star status.
Star status. This girl had the rhinestones on her shit.
Yes,
she had the rhinestones on her shit. Period.
I was outside.
Yeah, it was. And you ran from your grandpa.
It was so hard. But I will say this though, it was the most empowering thing that I did because it was like, okay, like
I'm finally here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, so I feel like growing up, Popo wasn't the most masculine.
Okay.
Popo was like the GQ.
Okay.
He the type I wear suits.
Fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Popo a Freemason. He in the Elks.
Mm-hmm.
If it came down to a plumber or electrician, Popo was calling to pay somebody.
Doing that. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen what. My step grandmother was white.
Okay.
Popo thought he was a pimp.
He thought he was doing his thing.
I remember women calling the house when I was a kid. Like, and grandma answering. I'm like, I'm leaving with you. Grandma, I don't know about Popo. Now Popo out here showing out. He's still trying to be in his youth. No.
I'm pulling up with you, son.
Yeah. Like,
And period.
So I will say that it was hard, but once I was able to kind of like, do it, and it was like, all right, like he ain't, like, what's the worst that could happen to me?
Exactly. So when you transition with your body, did your family have anything to say? Or like Papa and them was like already cool? Because I feel like
it was a whole nother. It was a whole nother thing because to them it was like, okay, she wants to be a woman, but once I started changing my body, it was like, oh, this is for real.
She's serious.
Yeah,
and they should respect that.
Popo told me he came to Cleveland. I had my surgery in Cleveland. Popo told me like
he came when you had your latest surgery.
He was like, you was already a bitch. I guess you're really a bitch now.
He did not say that.
I swear to God.
What did he say?
Popo was like, you was already a bitch. I guess you're really a bitch now.
And is.
It is. I'm like,
you want to look?
I swear to God, it was given. I never thought I'd see the day. I thought I'd never see the day. Like, oh, you really out? Like, when I told him, he was so confused. Like, cause I'm telling him like I'm about to have surgery. I didn't really tell him nothing until it came up to time.
Absolutely.
Like, you about to do what?
Yeah.
You about to have your what?
Yeah.
Removed? Popo ain't had no understanding.
He ain't had no understanding. But at least he came though. How did you feel with that? That he came to like, is that support to you? Like,
so Popo was my best friend prior to my transition.
Okay.
So when I did transition and he took it like a
probably hurt.
hard way, I was mad, but I felt like the love that he gave me prior to that exceeded that. I know that that's my best friend. I know that at the end of the day, that's love. And he came around. Now he's like my granddaughter. He calls me LaToya. And I thought that day would never come. Grandpa was born in 46. Like, Grandpa will be 76 or 7 this year.
Really?
I never thought that day would come.
Okay, that's special.
He's like, oh, your granddaughter's on the phone. I'm like, what? Nigga.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally.
Man, it's been a long literally since 2012.
Special, bro.
My graduation was 2012.
Yes.
It's 2022. This year will be my 10-year reunion. I'm like, but I can't wait to pop up. Like, sis.
That's special. Like, okay, so grandpa was very supportive. Anybody else that was supportive in your family?
Just grandpa and grandma.
Really?
Grandpa and grandma, my step grandma.
Really?
Yeah. So my
grandparents always come through.
I'm telling you, even after the fact, I feel like my grandpa told me pretty much him sending me to foster care, he felt like that was gonna scare me out of it. He thought that was gonna make me like shell shocked. Like, oh,
he was like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, they over here telling they doing what they supposed to. They like, okay, you want your hair done, you want to buy these clothing, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Popo ain't understand. They like, damn, they accept it. They cool with it. Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't get on board.
Yeah.
This is the new millennium.
Nah, it's facts.
Popo like, he ain't understand it. And I understand that it's just a different time zone.
Yeah.
It is. Like,
we hear that all the time from like parents. Y'all just different. Y'all just so different.
But when I think really about it, like, I'm thinking about it right now if I had a kid.
Yeah.
The whole tablet era. No.
We was outside.
Bro, what?
We was playing motherfucking.
We was not technology based. We wasn't somewhere just to look at that screen for over 5 hours or fuck with you.
It wasn't a thing. No. Now we might have had I put my Barney on, you know what I'm saying, at night to go to sleep, right? But before that, I mean, I was outside to the. I swear kids now do not hear, oh, you better come in by the lights go up. You know what is the street lights? The kids don't hear that no more.
I used to take my towel and put it up against the door because I'm somewhere watching Sex in the City.
Okay,
kicking. I'm up kicking it. I'm somewhere flipping between Real World and motherfucking Disney.
Right,
I'm telling you.
The kids is definitely different.
These kids is different.
Now, you know what? Like, even speaking to your story, I think one thing that people don't understand is like you just said, our generation is different. Things that were okay back or now we're not okay back then, but people have to be able to change. But with our elders and with older people, they're so stuck in their ways, bro. Like,
I had a guy tell me that's from like I say the 80s era. Mm-hmm. He's a little bit older than me, and he told me like in the time zone that he came out as being gay, he said they had to be masculine. Even no matter how flamboyant they were, they had to be masculine because their peers would pick on them. Yeah, they would make them feel like, oh, you're less than, or oh, you're not a man because you can't do certain things. So they had to be more masculine. Absolutely, and we're really more feminine, but it just be like that. Yeah, quote unquote Uncle Phil.
Yes, that's true. That's facts.
To the reality and to life, you feel me? He had to be this persona. But if you really knew him as a person,
he was giving.
It was giving. I'm at the ballroom. He wanna, I'm doing that thing. So even to see him and Will Smith's I feel like relationship. Yeah. It gave me a new insight on like it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, just because of who you are as a person, it doesn't define you.
It doesn't. And like we were saying before, I think that one message that's important from this whole episode is that like people need to never be afraid of being themselves. Like be yourself unapologetically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like you said, I live one life. I got one life to live. And so if I'm not living it for me, then what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? You live for your family members, they pass away, now what? Now you salty. Now you like, damn, I could have been this person 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, truly never be afraid of being yourself. And so my last question for you is, for anybody out there who is that's going through those thoughts of like wanting to transition or knowing who they are, but like afraid of their family judging them, their friends judging them, what is some advice you would give somebody? From your journey, what would you tell them? Like, what would you have wanted to hear at 14? Tell me that.
Fuck it. Do that shit now, because in the long run, it's gonna pay off. That's all I can. I'm telling you,
that's facts.
Like dead ass. Like if I could talk to my 14-year-old self,
yes,
I would say that this ain't it. Like this is not the end of your road.
Absolutely.
Like just continue on doing what you gotta do as a person for yourself. You know the normal. Get your good grades. You know doing what you're supposed to. Absolutely. I really thought I wasn't gonna never make it to 18. Like I don't know why.
That's so crazy.
I thought that at 18, I was gonna have the U-Haul truck, and I was just gonna have everything figured out. I was gonna go to this college, or I was gonna go to this school. My parents was gonna have this paid off. Absolutely,
like, life different. Life definitely different. So for those who don't have the bread, because you hear about surgeries, that's a lot of bread. You hear bread. You know what I'm saying? What do they do with that?
So with that, I would say just try your resources. Really look into your resources. Every state is different. And Atlanta and also Florida is one of them states that I found out they don't really have health coverage. Really? They really don't. Okay. Like right now, I have Medicaid, so they pay for my hormones out of pocket. Okay, cool. For a normal person, that would be like $300 or $400 a month. Every month. Oh my God. So if you don't have any health coverage, or if your parents make too much, to qualify, you really would be in one of them to do. Yeah. So it really just depends for real, because even with that, they had to stop my food stamps. I'm like, hold on now. I'm like, but we need at least food. Medicaid. At least Medicaid. At least Medicaid. Yeah. No, it's really fucked up. If you don't have kids in Franklin County, they only give you, I think it's 24 months. Like as like a single, male, like it's only a certain amount of time. They'll give you food stamps and Medicaid for up to like 24 months. God damn. After that's not shit. Man. Yeah, it's a struggle. And what's so crazy is I say this all the time. I'm like, I wish that my rent was free, or I wish that it was like $10, $20. Yeah. But like back to you were saying about, do you want to be regular? I'm like, when I think about it like that, I wouldn't try. Yeah. I would never be like ready to go get a job. I know I don't got to pay $20. Exactly. I would never want to go above the exceeded goal, because I know that I ain't got to do much. Yeah. Absolutely. So in a way, I look at it like that. Like I just wasn't meant to be that. That wasn't my destiny.
I was not meant to be that. Popping ass LaToya Spencer. You're going to hear about me. I'm telling you. And that's just that.
I'm telling y'all, I will be back. I'll be back on Prescribe.
Okay, it will be. Okay.
Wait, we gotta redo that.
No, it's good.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be back on Prescribe with the realest.
Period. And will.
Yes. Y'all going to be like, damn, she on P Valley? No. We need her. We need her. We got to get her back in the studio.
Well, before we get to temp check, I just want to say thank you for coming on and share your story.
Thank you for
having me. I know it was hard for you, you know what I'm saying, but you did your thing, okay? Yeah. And people, honestly though, like real shit, LaToya, people are going to appreciate your story because of your transparency. Like, that's what people need. You feel me? There's so many people that we probably don't even know that we talk to and shit that want to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they somebody that they not right now. Yeah. And so I really do appreciate you for coming on and sharing your story. It really is near and dear to my heart for real. Like,
thank
real
you.
Shit.
Thank you for having me.
So we about to get to temp check. Temp check, we read a little scenario. You tell them what you think. I'm going to tell them what I think, and we go from there. All right? And then we get in the show. All right. So, boom. Hey, y'all. My homeboy I've been mobbing with since 3rd grade is getting married. He used to fuck with this shorty back in college our freshman year. They haven't talked or seen each other in over 10 years. She slid up on me a few months ago, and we've been chatting and going back and forth, and it's a whole vibe. Even FaceTimed a few times, and it's nonstop laughter and conversation. We haven't had sex, and the crazy thing is, I feel like she wifey material. Not sure how I felt for my homeboy's ex, but I need to tell him so we all can move forward. When is a good time to talk to him and tell him, what is a good time to talk to him, and what should I say?
Friend, I say keep it to yourself. He getting married. I say keep it to yourself.
Because he getting married.
Well, how do you about to be in a relationship
with this person that he fucked with?
Oh, so you gonna start bringing her around the family?
Yeah, like that's he want to fuck with her. Yeah, he want to fuck with her.
Okay, if this is your true best friend,
yes,
I would say mention it to him.
Yes.
But please, long before the wedding day. Because, you never know. I'm telling you. Listen, when you about to get married, you on a point where it's like, okay, I'm about to give up all this for this.
Yeah, or for you. Absolutely.
In my mind, I'm thinking about the wood.
Okay,
I'm thinking
period.
about
Facts.
old girl, and you know
Yeah.
she got away.
Yes,
Like
she
it
did.
be like that sometimes. Like
It
no
do.
matter how much you're happy with this next person, that don't mean that you
one
don't
that
still
got
love
away.
that.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely, because you had that true love. So I'm gonna say you definitely should have that conversation because y'all been rocking since you was
yeah.
in
If
third
y'all
grade.
been together since third grade, y'all can talk about anything.
That's your nigga.
It should be long.
You should
before
definitely
the
tell
wedding
him.
day. Long before.
I agree with you about the wedding day. I think you should just approach it on some shit like, look, be straight up. Like, look, shorty been sliding on me. She giving what it need to get. You know what I'm saying at this point, and that's what I want to do.
What's so fucked up is I would really question Shorty's intentions because it's like, is Shorty trying to really fuck with me or is she trying to get close to
Get back at dude because he getting married. That's true, but I feel like at
'Cause
that
we'll
point,
do
10
something
years.
like
Come
that.
on, sister. If you still doing that shit, if you still trying to get back at me, give it up, baby. Because I'm about to get married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for him, just to save his face, because they have been rocking for all these years, definitely just tell him like, hey, bro, she slid on me. I'm fucking with her a little bit, and that's just that. You know
Y'all
what I'm
remember
saying?
the girl that was dating Terrence Howard and the best man, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was one of them things where it's like, if you really, really want to say that, no matter what, then
Yeah.
just say it. Like, because
facts.
you never know what the other person might feel.
Exactly.
Even on their wedding day.
Yeah.
So you really just
You
never
really
know.
never know. Facts. Okay. So listen, like LaToya said, you really never know. So you might want to go for it. I'm going to say have that conversation. But we at the end of the show. And I just want to say thank you for coming on. You feel me? So
Thank
go
you for
ahead
having me.
and plug yourself where they can find you, what you doing, what they need to look for. Go ahead. Drop all that.
I'm on Instagram, second to no one, the number 2 ND _ 2 _ NO number 1.
Oh.
And on Facebook, I'm LaToya Spencer. Check me out.
Yes. Check you out. Okay. What you got coming for us?
I got a YouTube channel I just started.
Yes.
Just vlogging, trying to get to know me and who I am as a person. So,
Absolutely.
check that out.
Absolutely. Go ahead and check me out. Prescribe DR _ and Prescribe DR on Instagram and Twitter. TikTok still going crazy. Also hit us up on our website. You feel me? PrescribeWithDR.com. Like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Leave comments. We need all of that support. You feel me? But you feel me? This is Prescribe with the Real. We say the things your friends won't say and your man gonna lie about. And we out. You know what I'm saying? We out. You get it?